I'm worked through the kinesiology department, and that's my degree, but my specialization is adapted kinesiology. And that is the use of activity classes to help people in a therapeutic environment. When I took over the program, it was already developed with the support of the previous instructors who have built it up. I always say that I stand on the shoulders of giants, because the people who kept before me were the ones who started the program, structured the program, brought it up to a level that is superior in the state and nationwide.
Personally, I'm a very quiet person. I'm not very outgoing, and I thought about becoming a personal trainer, which is like a huge jump for my personality. So I thought about joining this program as to see, like, kind of like a gateway to see if I'm able to do that sort of business or that path.
It gives you the benefit of being able to see if you're going into the right field, if you're good with people, if you like this environment, and again, friendships. It gives you like a little home away from home while you're in college. I love it.
See, when the volunteers they started with the program, they take the first steps, joining the class and meeting with the instructor and getting the first directions and how to work with the student. And a few classes later, a few weeks later, if the heart connects with what they are doing, they don't stop coming. They feel like it's the best part of their day. And if any time they have to miss it, they really feel like I'm missing something really important.
These students have to go through a lot just to come to class, and to know that they put this kind of effort through to be here motivates me, knowing that if they can do it, anybody can do it, and it inspires me to do better myself.
Whatever any individual wants to do, if it's their dream, we will help them achieve that. If anybody has a goal, as a group, we'll help that group achieve that. We can just go anywhere if we just help one another.
It teaches you so much about the human side of disability, the human side of interacting, when you actually do something that's outside of yourself, that's bigger than you.
My best experience with an assistant was because I had one assistant where I was learning how to float in the pool, and he was just amazed how anybody with a disability, because it was actually his first time doing anything like this, and he was kind of leery at first, but Robin put him at ease. Robin O'Connor put him at ease, and I was able to do it myself.
To anyone that's actually hesitant about joining any type of adapted kinesiology program, I think it's the greatest thing you can do. For me, it's my first try at this, and it's been the most amazing thing ever. I really enjoy helping people, and this has just brought it up to a whole additional level. I mean, I could not get anything more from this than I've gotten this year, and I hope to continue it.
It takes somebody who really cares, a very special person, to volunteer for the program, and we're very glad to have them. But it is a commitment, and we look forward to that. It should feel good to anybody who is involved.
There's tremendous opportunity right here on your campus, in your community, to be of assistance, to learn, to grow, to give back, to be a part of something bigger than yourself. I welcome anybody into the program at any point, because I know if you've gotten to the point where these photos or my words have affected you, then it's important that we get you involved.